What's up YouTube, and welcome back to the DIY Beard. My name's Jez and I'm the man behind the beard, and today we are back out on the XV950 for a bit of vlogging. Now if you haven't already done so, please do hit that subscribe button along with the bell notification and you will get notified of every time that we do a new video. Currently we are doing the XV950 or the Bolt build. We've got some lovely reviews and a detailing series on how to clean your motorcycle, and obviously we've got the vlogging. Now, as you've seen from the thumbnail, today's video is to discuss our Harley Davidson Selling Out. So, following Harley Davidson's 2019 financial results, it appears that they have chosen to go in a different route for the future of its motorcycle production. And what I mean about that is, I think they're still definitely going to be into the retro cruisers and baggers market, but they're also looking to launch the Livewire. Well, that's already launched, but they're looking to progress further with that. And they've also decided that they're going to introduce the America, which is a adventure bike, and the Bronx, I believe it is called, which seems to be Harley's version of a sports bike slash street fighter. Now let's talk about the Livewire. Now the Livewire has already been out for a little while now, and there are plenty of videos on YouTube on your favourite YouTubers test riding those bikes. Now what I am interested in is what is the longevity of these bikes. Obviously the test rides are where they've borrowed the bike for a short period of time and they've lived with it for probably an hour and a half max. So I really want to see what the long-term living with that bike looks like. But in my opinion, Harley Davidson have pulled that one out of the bag. I mean, that has come out with some unreal figures in relation to its performance. And that's kind of what you expect with Harley Davidson. You expect that wow factor. Now yes, it doesn't fit in with their current line of motorcycles, which seem to be V-twin engines that suck that jungle juice. Thumping, great big, obnoxious exhaust hanging out the back. Straddled by leather-clad gentlemen. This is going in the wrong direction, but you kind of get my drift. And the Livewire doesn't really suit that. You know, first of all, it's quiet. Don't make a noise. So it doesn't sound like a Harley. But in my opinion, that's the way the market's going to go. You know, we're already seeing a number of electric vehicles hit our roads, and so an electric bike is only to be expected. And hats off to you, Harley. You're one of the first manufacturers to go, do you know what, we're going to have a go at that. Now the next one is these bikes I see about all the time, and that's the adventure bike. So again, hats off Harley, well done, you're going to break into that market. Now this is a picture of the America. I must admit, exactly something I'm overly keen on. But again, I'm not overly keen on adventure bikes, full stop. But it'll be interesting to see that bike in person and see how they put their touch on it. Because what I can tell you by the pictures is it looks completely different to the KTM's, Triumph Tigers and BMW GSs that are already out there. And I think most adventure bikes kind of already set themselves on a BMW GS. So the fact that Harley Davidson has gone a little bit different, again, will be really interesting. Now the other bike of topic, and this is something I really like the look of, is this bike, which is, I believe, called the Harley Davidson Bronx. And that's going to be Harley's version of a sports bike slash street fighter. Now, I love street fighters anyway. Naked bikes, they are just cool. Stick that with a Harley. I mean, let's look at that picture again. Let's flag that up. Basically, to me, that looks like a Harley Davidson has straddled and mated with a Ducati Monster. Now, I am a Ducati fan. They are pieces of artwork, and the Monster for me is a beautiful hybrid between a beautiful looking bike and some really obnoxious sounding power. So I'm really excited to see what Harley do with their version of a sports bike. The name I'm not too keen on. The Bronx, I suppose, American is quintessentially, it's like Harley Davidson is a quintessential American brand. So the fact that they're naming it after a tough city is to be expected, I suppose. But then again, I'm not a motorbike manufacturer that earns millions of pounds a year. Now let's go back to that thumbnail. So are Harley Davidson selling out by creating these bikes? As we said, Harley Davidson is something that you envision to be a custom cruiser or a retro cruiser. They've been around for hundreds of years, and their styling is not overly changed. They're a little bit like Porsche with the 911. I mean, in my opinion, the Porsches all look exactly the same. But I think Harley Davidson have been really, really clever. They've built their brand up, they've built their community. And yeah, okay, they've made a little, you know, the financial results haven't been great. But as any manufacturers, motorcycles are basically toys. And a lot of people don't have a lot of money to spend on toys these days. Put that with the prices of Harley Davidsons that they already go for, and it's understandable that they're going to have to look at something else. One of the other things that I think Harley have been really, really clever about is other manufacturers have been doing this for years. Now, yeah, you could argue that Harley are really late to the game, or have they literally just sat there and watched all the mistakes that other manufacturers have made and trying to learn from it? No, I don't own a Harley. Maybe one day in the future I will. So you can probably argue that I don't know what I'm talking about, and the Harley fanatics out there will probably actually know better than I do. But I'm not going to be a YouTube blogger if I don't have my opinion. And my opinion is, we've just got to wait and see. I definitely don't think they're selling out. I definitely think Harley are just trying to protect their brand and keep it around for another couple hundred years. And the only way that they're going to do that is by appealing to the masses and trying to get bikes out that people want. Now, you see more and more adventure bikes on the road, and you're seeing more and more sport bikes. I mean, sport bikes have been around for quite a while now anyway, but the Japanese manufacturers lead the way on that. Why can't Harley break into it? I mean, the XV is basically an iron, but by a Japanese manufacturer, so why can't an American manufacturer create a sports bike and use their brand behind it? Again, just to sum up, my opinion is they are not selling out, guys. They're just looking at a way of making their brand live longer and make a bit more money, which at the end of the day, who doesn't want that? Now, I will also just come on to the fact that I did release a small clip on my YouTube, on my Facebook, about me running out of fuel, and I have received a large amount of stick from that from my family and friends. I would like to put my excuses out there on YouTube and for the internet to see. So basically, I drive a Mercedes E-Class. That E-Class is a diesel, and I decided that at the weekend I would put petrol in it. Now, in my defence, the wife does have a petrol car. I did borrow a petrol BMW from work in order to go to a few meetings from my regular site. So I kind of got into the feel of putting petrol in the car. Yeah, I don't believe myself either when I say that, if I'm honest with you, but I just thought I'd address it. I have received a few queries about it, particularly taking the mic. Now, as you can see, the weather is not great at the moment, so it is also slowing up some of my other videos. So we've got the bolt build. Now the bolt build I'm actually waiting for parts on. We've got some of those on order. They're taking a little bit longer than usual. And then we've got the detailing series following my trip to Autobright. Well, I can't really clean the bike when the weather's like this. Nobody really wants to go and start spraying water on their bike in the middle of winter. But hopefully if the next good day that we get, I am going to try and get out and do a bit on that. One, the bike really does need a clean, and two, I'm really itching to use those products and tell you guys all about them. Now, I have probably rambled on a little bit there, so really thanks for sticking in. And if you haven't already done so, please do hit that subscribe button. Now, I do want to figure out which videos are working better for you, whether that be the vlogging, the build, or the detailing series. So could you please hit that like button and let me know which video you like best. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go in and get myself a warm cup of coffee now. And I'll catch you again soon. Bye now.